Question number 5. Is anyone in choir? Does this do this? Okay, I want to make sure that thing doesn't fall on my head. Boy, it doesn't take a lot to impress you people. I turn the whiteboard around, they're like, wow. I'm going to MIT and that blew my freaking mind. Question number 5. Oh God, that was hilarious. The brightest kids in America. Dude. Question number 5. Do you trust and like your immediate supervisor? Do you trust and like your immediate supervisor? How you interpret that person could be your section leader, could be first chair violin, could be the concertmaster, could be Mr. Boyce. I don't care. Do you trust and like your immediate supervisor? Question number 6. Does your opinion count in this group? Doesn't mean that they'd agree with you, but would they hear you out with respect? Does your opinion count in this orchestra? Question number 7. Question number 7. Are you encouraged to strive for high levels of excellence on a regular basis via this class? Are you encouraged to strive for high levels of excellence on a regular basis via this class? Question number 8. Question, does the mission of this group make you feel something? And if you don't know what the mission of the group is, then the answer has to be no. Like, who has a job? Anyone? I was good with numbers. MIT boy. Sorry. I say that with incredible respect because you're obviously a brilliant person. So, Roland, you're probably pretty good with numbers, right? If you're thinking MIT, you probably, I mean, yeah, okay. So if you had a job as a comptroller or a chief financial officer, you're a CFO. Would you feel the same about the job if you were a CFO for a cigarette tobacco company, Reynolds company, or would you feel differently if you were a CFO of an abused children's shelter? Would you feel differently about those two jobs? But they're both CFO jobs. It's the same exact job. They have a different intent. That's the question I'm after. Does the intent of orchestra make you feel something? Does the mission, it's a great word, intent, I like that word. Does the mission of orchestra make you feel something? Yes or no? Question number 9. Is your best friend in this room right now? Is your best friend in this room right now? Question number 10. Question number 10. Does everyone in this room work as hard as you do or harder? Yes or no? Does everyone in this room work as hard as you do or harder? Yes or no? Question number 11. Question number 11. Have you been evaluated? Have you been evaluated in the past 6 months? Not only as a musician, but as a person. In other words, we'll say, you've come a long way, or we'll listen to a chair placement test, or we'll go to a festival. Those are all musical evaluations. Have you been evaluated? You know, you've come a long way with your God, I've seen you grow so much. God, you handled that so differently than you did 6 months ago. You've really evolved. Have you been evaluated as a person? Has he written a letter of recommendation? Has he, yeah.
In this class or in general? Like
in this class, as a part of being in this group. That's a great question. And last but not least, question number 12. Question number 12. Has being in orchestra made your high school experience a better or more enriching one? Yes or no? So you know what's interesting to me? And look up for a second. And I share this with incredible respect. You know what's funny about you guys? You know how I know you're smart? And if you didn't do this, please don't be offended. When I do a workshop, if I ever do this activity, kids write down yes or no. There are so many people in this room who wrote down the questions with it. I'll bet it's probably 50% of the room did that. as I'm walking the room, I'm like, that's so unbelievably smart. And if you didn't do it, I don't mean to, I'm not trying to say you're not smart, but I'm saying that's something that doesn't happen in other orchestras. That doesn't happen in other groups. All right, now, here's the thing again. There's a certain way of evaluating this. I'm really only looking for one answer. I'm looking for one answer and one answer only. What I'm looking for and what you're going to tell me, I want to know where your first no answer was. Look at the piece of paper and memorize that number, wherever your first no answer was. Now, I don't care. I mean, just memorize that number and that number only. Take 10 seconds. Actually, if it takes you 10 seconds to memorize one number,
The first number when you said no.
you know it's expected of you at all times.
Expectation.
All right, now, look up here. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do. Ready? Give me your eyes for a second, because this is really important. This is really important. So check it out. Here's the game. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes a minute. And don't do it tug time. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. If one of you opens your eyes, I'm shutting down the workshop and I will walk out of here. And if you think I'm lying, try me. Try me. I actually had a girl do it once. I was doing this workshop and I turned around and I said, this girl opened, and I said, stop, can everyone please open their eyes? And I said, thank you very much, have a good day. And I started to walk out of the room. The teacher goes, well, what happened? I said, it wasn't you guys. That girl right there opened her eyes. And she said, what? And I said, that girl right there opened her eyes. I told you I'm out of here. I am out of here. And she said, well, and the girl jumps and goes, what's the big deal? And I said, it's not a big deal. In fact, it's a little deal. That's why I'm leaving. She said, what? And I said, if I can't trust you to close your eyes because I asked you to, I can't trust you with my back turned. If I can't trust you to close your eyes, I would trust you not to drink alcohol on a trip. If I can't trust you to close your eyes for me, I wouldn't trust you with my son breathing. And isn't everybody in this room somebody's child? Bottom line is, I don't trust you. And nobody in this orchestra can trust you. And if you don't trust me, you're not going to learn anything from me anymore. That's what I think it's about. Do I trust you to practice? Because I can't come to your house every night to check you. Do I trust you to write things down when I say they're wrong? Why? Because I can't check your paper every day. When you say, I'm giving it my best, can I trust you that you're giving it your best? It's about trust. Close your eyes, please. Open your eyes. What's fascinating about this, in Hanson, I give you a lot of credit. It never dawned on me you turned the camera down so that you wouldn't have recorded what the answers would be.
Well, I turned it off too.
That's amazing. I've never seen anyone do that. That was really cool. I was like, oh yeah, that was really cool. Anyway, because what happens while you were counting numbers, I ran around the room naked. So, it's better than you guys running around in Speedos like you do with the video. The Speedo boys, the water polo boys at Saratoga Springs, that's just disturbing, by the way. 40 of you said no to question number 1. 8 of you said no to question number 2. 17 of you said no to question number 3. 1 to number 4, watch this. None to 5, none to 6, excuse me, none to 7, none to 8. By the way, I was just making random whiteboard noises. Oh, I'm sorry, were you paying attention? You can see I'm like 8 and I made a noise and people are like, I was just making crap up over here. I should have drawn pictures of Bugs Bunny. 3 to number 9, 2 to 10, 1 to 11, none to 12, and no one had no answer. So why is this important? What Marcus Buckingham said in his book is a pretty incredible thing. He said in order to be great at any organization, it's a lot like climbing a mountain. Anybody here like mountain climbing? Anyone climbing a mountain? All right, cool. So tell me, Nick, how do you pronounce your name? Nikhil. Okay, so Nikhil, we can climb a mountain. We can have the house 2 more weeks. This is the 6th hour. Yeah, high five, Nick. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Nick. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need you to bring some stuff. We're going to need 17 Sherpas, 38 weeks of food. We're going to need 72 camels. Don't tell you where the camels are. The 1-pump kind. Okay? Don't screw that one up on me. We're going to need, I was like, you're a freaking weirdo. Well, of course I am, but that's not the point. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hypothermia gear, we're going to need solar radio, solar flares, we're going to need first aid kit, we're going to need... did I want to wear...